Vietnam get the second half started. Lobbed in behind. Barella. Now Mbappe. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Haaland. And it's Rice. And it's Hernandez. For Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barella. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Great tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Osimhen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Grimaldo. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Griezmann!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Throw in. Very nicely done. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Threads one in. Can he finish? This time, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Osimhen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gravenberg. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Matthias Cunha! Magnificent from Matthias Cunha! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking to go deep. Hernandez can get it clear. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. João Palhinha.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Rice. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Now he's had it taken off him. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through.
Might want to be careful there.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would...
Osimhen! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. In with the challenge. Rice. Now it's Alvarez. Plays a sharp... Shoots! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And now he has two. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defence.
Takes a shot! Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Barella. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Grimaldo. Olise. Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barella. And here's Alvarez. Olise. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? Timber. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Timber. He's picked his way through. Timber's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Chouameni. And it's Grimaldo. And Gabriel. Threads one in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Are well cut out. No margin for error. And a chance! Sticks it away! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, the movement is slick, the speed... And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Timber. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Olise. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And it's Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Barella. Barella goes steaming forward. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He can run onto that. Gabriel. Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well read, nice interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already... Chance, surely! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific header! And that is high. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pressing high and with purpose. Good effort from distance. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Van Dijk. And Sanchez. He came in hard, very hard. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here. And he's decided to go for it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's an early cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely foot.
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. He has found the way through. Delivery from him. It's a mighty effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Decent enough try. Takes aim and... Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Villa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Kamavinga, Kubasi. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubasi. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crosses it in. Punched away. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running. It's Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't good. Then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Searching passes played there. Vallecas were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Good read, needed to be.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great vision. Yaya Toure. Kubasi is the team's great visionary. Albert Ferrer. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Played into space out wide. Nice control. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Goes for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Yaya Toure. Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. Iniesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
David Villa. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. And it's Bale. Chips it through. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vallecas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vallecas making consecutive changes here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lejeune. Half an hour gone in the second half. Some resolute defending there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's played through for him. And this is... Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Lejeune. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in. Drives it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ah, such a clever touch. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Mbappe. Lejeune. Two minutes to be added on. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. Delivers the ball. Pepe can get it clear. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. passing is crisp and sharp.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Kubasi. For Iniesta. Played into space. And the ball is out of play. Camavinga. David Villa is herring after that one. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. And he welcomes it in.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Kubasi is the team's great visionary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gahiu look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iniesta plays a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. David Villa.
That was lovely, that.
Knocks it into space. Iniesta. Oh, sweet feet. David Villa is onto this. Camavinga gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Cruyff. Takes a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Cruyff brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pepe gets it away. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff quietly revving up. Albert Ferrer. Ball's gone out of play. Bale puts the ball. Terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Now there's a fine ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. That is lovely. And now they can spring out of defence. And now the breakaway. It's a promising position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Now the cross. Ah, he's given it away. In once more. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to play it through. Pau Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate...
It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Immaculate! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, good take in a good area. They want to be quick to recover this. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Throw in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Bale. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So there's going to be another change here. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Now it's Camavinga. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gahiu do have a chance to counter here. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's picked his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gahiu can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
No, he's had it taken off him. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Goes down, but nothing given. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Iniesta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's Totti! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not...
Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This looks promising. Nicked it back promptly. Gattuso. Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Bergomi. Bergomi delivers. Big header! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
He's having a shot! Gattuso. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And here's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Van Basten. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Van Basten. Goes looking wide. And that is a little undercooked. Opts for safety. Nesta. And it's Gattuso. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It'll be a throw-in. That's a sharp pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa running with the ball. Azar played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. Now Costa Curta, looking to play him in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Olise. Hazard. Rashford receives. It's Rashford! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rashford could try cutting inside here. And here's Rashford. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Raul. They want to be quick to recover this. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Passing nice and neat. Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get
Oh,
there?
really well played.
He's found a way through. Van Basten! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rui Costa. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he hit it. He knew his landscape.
So now the difference is 3. Olise, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, he's burst through! Bonucci defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rashford. No, he's had it taken off him. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. That's going in strongly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mbappe.
Rui Costa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Totti. Shot could goes for a shot! He's scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Robertson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Gattuso. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vitinha calmly anticipates. Oh, that's clever. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Totti. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Totti. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vitinha. Eder Militao. A probing pass. Spread neatly. Rui Costa engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Totti. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rashford. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in, and that has sent him sprawling. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bonucci wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Totti. Pull it. And here's Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Howson has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, the one thing to admire about him is that he's never scared of the physical side of things, Peter. But what I love about him is that he reads the game with great ability. Every successful team needs to have someone like him at the back, and I wouldn't be surprised now if he really propels this team forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe. Mbappe! Yaya Toure. To Pepe. Now it's Cruyff. Bale. That's a good ball out wide. In towards the back stick. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Valladolid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it...
Goes for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Valladolid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Valladolid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bale is flagged offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.